educators, what do your learning environment look like? How are you reaching your learners? We have to always think of creative ways to reach the learner, and one creative way is field trips. We know that inside the classroom, students get bored, they get tired of hearing our voice, and it always seems like it's Monday, and basically they know what to expect each day. And with that, a lot of times the learner, they get bored. So as an educator, we always have to think of something creative to reach that learner. So one creative way, again, is a field trip. Take them on a field trip. A field trip can be so encouraging, inspiring, it's motivating. And once you do that, trust me, you really can capture their attention at that given moment. And from there, each time they come to the class, they're always going to be ready to learn. And at the end of the day, this is what it's about. It's reaching the learner, it's captivating their attention, and it's also just taking their mind to another level. One of my students told me that, so that's the reason why I'm saying, because she was like, you know, we just want to go to another level. So with saying that, what I did was to capture the attention of my students. Steve Harvey has a tour right now, Think Like a Success, Act Like a Success. And so I filled out this essay, and in this essay I told Steve Harvey that I was an educator, and I wanted to bring them on this field trip because I thought it would be so inspiring for them, because as educators, we know we have students that just come from so many walks of life. You understand what I'm saying? And they all trying to find their way. And with this tour right here, this is what he's talking about, how to find your way, how to go to that next level. And so I filled out this essay, and I told him that I was an educator, and I wanted something inspiring for my students. I just wanted something embedded inside of them. And as I filled out this essay, like 20 minutes later, the producers called me, and they told me that they were so inspired by my story, and they asked me, how many tickets would you like? So I got 10 tickets, taking my students to this tour. And not only that, just to make sure that they go in style, got a limo to come pick them up and educate. If you do something like that, trust me, that is so inspiring, it's motivating, it's encouraging. Oh, trust me, you want to be that teacher that rocks, trust me, or you will be that teacher that rocks for real. So make sure that you always thinking of creative ways to reach that learner. We have students that have so many different learning style. You have that kinesthetic learner, you know, you have some, well, with a field trip, trust me, you're going to capture the whole audience. You're going to capture them that learn fast, you're going to capture them that learn slow, because at the end of the day, it's bringing everybody together and everybody is having a good time. So I want you to meet my students. Here they are. They're about to go on this tour, and they're about to have a good time. As a matter of fact, I want you to talk to one of my students. Well, one of my students is about to talk to you. Come on, Ashley.
Yes, I am so excited about this trip Miss Amina is taking us to. Like you said, it's very motivating, it's very inspiring. I'm just so thrilled and excited to be a part of something. I've never been a part of nothing like this big, you know, just to be in a limo and just, you know, going somewhere that, you know, you deserve to be. You work so hard, sometimes you get rewarded on things, and I'm really, really, really excited about it. I am.
Very good. And I want to say another thing. I just got a student who just graduated. She's done. She's about to go before the boards. And this right here, at this moment, because once they finish school, they're scared. They don't know which way to go. They don't know, you know, what's to be expected out there. So going on this tour right now, think like a success, act like a success. My prayer, my desire is that this really just take her mind to another level, and then it just lead her and guide her in the direction that she is supposed to go. And this student, her name is Fanny. So Fanny, say something.
Hi, I am super excited about going on this field trip, and exactly as Miss Amina said, she's a mentor to a lot of us, and It's different for me. I was in a professional field before, in property management, and now I'm actually doing what I was created to do and what I really love to do. So yes, I am a bit nervous, and I know this will spark something, and it will set me on a new course and help me to readjust my thinking to actually make that happen. So I'm super excited and very, very grateful for being allowed to partake.
Awesome. Also, educators, what we have to always remember is that students, they mirror us. So make sure that you always keep that professional image. And I have another student, her name is Araceli. Araceli, to me, she watches every move that I make, and she inspires me, because although we're educators, we still can learn from our students as well. So I want you to hear from Araceli for a minute.
Well, I've learned that you should never be afraid of, trying or, failing or anything. You always learn from your mistakes. So you always keep trying, and the more you try, obviously, the better you become. So by watching all the students, you learn the most you can from everybody else, and obviously, like they said, the best student is the one that can learn from, and steal from other people too, styles or different ways of doing anything else that we do. Thank you, everybody.
Educators, your students is the most valuable, important thing to you. When you walk inside that classroom, you set the tone for that day. Not only do you set the tone for that day, you setting the tone for their future. Find creative ways to bring inside your learning environment, and you will have a success rate. Thank you. I'm Miss Amina.
Just waking up in the morning and to be well. Quite honest with you, I ain't really sleep well. You ever feel like your train of thought's been derailed? That's when you press on, lean in. Half the population just waiting to see me fail. Yeah, right, you better off trying to freeze hell. Some of us do it for the females, and others do it for the retail. What I do it for the kids, life through the tower in on. Every time you fall, it's only making your chin strong. And I'll be in the corner like Nick, baby, till the end. And when you hear the song from that big league,
if you act like a success, if you think like a success, you can be a success.